In America, they say I'm free. In America, I still can't breathe in America.
How super jazzed are you about the way this has evolved over season 1 and now stepping into 2?
We are super jazzed.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
We've always been fans of the show. We knew we were always going to like it, but the feedback has been great. Going to the White House has been fantastic. It's just been an amazing year.
Yeah, and we took some risks. So it was, way back when we were here the first time, it was a little bit like, well, see how it goes. And it went fantastic, and we're just so happy that people are really responding to all the hard work this cast and crew has done.
Action! It really feels amazing. It's just the continued support and push of this amazing story, and to continue bringing on soldiers, and these amazing American heroes like Aisha, who's playing Harriet Tubman this season. It's awesome. We're having a great time.
I think the writing is really exquisite, and it's top-notch, and it's bold, and they really don't try to fit into any mold.
We're able to present content in a very, very fresh way. This is a subject matter that some people think they know, but the beautiful thing, which our audience has really exposed to us, is that they get to experience this entire timeline in a very different way, and they don't see it as old history.
It's a heavy subject, but we were trying to focus on is the heroism and these really brave people who should have had no reason to think they could accomplish what they could, who, through their actions, through their hearts, changed the world.
My arms are mighty tired, and I want to end this quick.
Underground Railroad, though, is also so inspiring. It was the first integrated civil rights movement. If people from all walks of life could work together in 1857, 1858 to try to perfect our nation, we have absolutely no excuse today.
It's contemporary and fast-paced still. Season 2, the same, that's what you get from season 1, but it's just new twists and turns.
Anything that makes me walk away every single week wanting to have conversations about it, and that it's paralleling what's going on in today's time, but yet it's in 1857. I think that's important, and especially now, we need it. It's something that builds the conversation for us to say, oh, I didn't see it from that point of view. It doesn't paint anyone in one side and says, oh, that's the problem. It says, nope, this entire situation is a problem, and we need one another in order for us to move forward as a country.
You cannot ignore federal law!
I just did. The accused is guilty of all charges, and he will hang for what he did.
If you only have an hour to watch TV, you want to watch something that's exciting, fun, colorful, with actors who just crush it every week.
Oh yeah, and now, by the way, you have to work with John Legend.
Ooh.
Yeah, gosh, that guy just keeps coming doing things. No, he was great. We also talked about bringing Frederick Douglass in this year, and our very first choice was him. So we did the phone call, and we were like, so John, we want you to maybe, and he was like, do you want me to play Frederick Douglass? I want to play. And
He's like, I've been waiting for you guys to ask me, and we're like, okay. It was like calling up and asking someone to a dance.
Yeah.
Watch them squeezing my neck, watch them bullets collect. We still gon' fight in America.
What is special about Underground is that it melds this historical information with this modern perspective. And obviously, the music is anachronistic, but I feel like it gives current audiences a new way in that you haven't had before. Sometimes it can be hard to put yourself in the world of the time period that we're telling, because it feels so distant in a lot of ways. But what the writers do is try to show all the parallels of what was happening at that time with what is happening now, with all these other interesting facets in terms of who they cast in the show, like bringing John Legend into the show. That's a big deal. Yeah. And it's a really smart idea because, John obviously has a lot of audiences and he's so entertaining, but this story is important to him, and obviously he's one of the producers of the show.
Yeah.
But we have other people too.
We have other people that we can't tell you about. But they're also, people are coming out of the woodworks to be a part of the show, which says, how important it is that we tell this story, and we tell it in such a great way.
A lot of people dig into the suspense because they know
It's a thriller. It's a suspenseful thriller. It's like they
cliffhangers all the
yeah.
time.
I'm reading every script not knowing whether I live or die. And that's me knowing the storyline, but I still don't know.
Because none of us is safe.
And it's just unpredictable. It's wildly unpredictable,
Yeah.
which makes it fun.
Ain't nothing great ever happened based on fear or sense. You gotta be desperate and insane.
Underground, season premiere, Wednesday, March 8th on WGN America.